Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another first reviews reaction video with your big boy buddy Gore, and it's time for Lilo and Stitch, the live action remake. Another one. Woo! Now this one looks a little bit better, I will say, than certain other ones that Disney has been making, and yeah, it's a pretty good month for Chris Sanders. At least the next month, you know, from now, because he also got the How to Train Your Dragon remake coming. So this, of course, is I would say a lot of people are actually excited for this one. It's not like Snow White. It's not like what was the other one before that? Little Mermaid. It's not one of those where it's like people are like, ew. This one's like, oh, ew, you know. I mean, there's been some things that people haven't really cared for, which I agree with. Like, I don't really care for the Nani. Oh, I'm trying to move. Here we go. Casting. I think so far it's like probably my least favorite part, just from what I've seen from the trailers. Like, I'm not shitting on the actress or anything. I'm just saying, like, it just, I don't know. I need to watch Lilo and Stitch again. I'll probably watch it again. I'm probably gonna see this movie in theaters, so I might wait until it's actually on digital to maybe do a reaction. Maybe I'll react to the original also. It's been a long time since I watched it. So anyway, let's get to it. Let's check this out, shall we? Huh? I'm gonna guess it's probably positive. I haven't seen any early reviews though. I saw one thing saying that it wasn't a review, but they were saying like it's it was like a backhanded compliment. It was like it is one of the better live action remakes, but that's not saying much or something like that. So I'm gonna guess my guess 65%. What I saw in the trailers made it look like a decent movie. Like it was all right. Like some of the special effects were a little iffy, but it looked like it was probably just not going to have the same vibes as the original cartoon. It's gonna be fine, but unnecessary. Let's find out if my vibes were correct, at least from review wise. Again, I might like it a lot. So let's get to it. Let's go. Oh, there it is. And Mission Impossible. That's crazy weekend. Mission Impossible and Lilo and Stitch. I'm sure Lilo and Stitch will win, but I'm sure it's going to do well. All right, let's see. 65% is my guess. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, 76% is pretty good. That's pretty, all right. That's pretty freaking good. I wish I could see the average rating. They got rid of that because I don't know, probably some movie studio bitched. Oh no, Mission Impossible is at 80% now. It actually went down quite a bit. It was at what 89% when I last looked. So Friendship's at 90% though. I really want to see that. All right, well let's get to it. All right, ultimately, Lilo and Stitch 2025 doesn't take too many risks and doesn't revamp the formula. It did get rid of what's his name, like one of the villains, which kind of sucks. But it can attract different generations to the cinema thanks to the affection that this story continues to inspire. Okay. Lilo and Stitch is not only incredibly well cast, it also brings the movie into 2025 with some smart changes and thoughtful additions. I mean, I will say, like, the Lilo, whoever they cast for Stitch looks exactly like Stitch. I don't know how they did it. But no, the Lilo actress seems perfect in the role. So, a charming but uneven remake, Disney's live action Lilo and Stitch struggles to bridge the gap between animated magic and real world believability. I feel like of all the cartoons, like Lilo and Stitch makes the most sense to turn into a live action one. Like, how many times have we seen a movie where it's like a kid and an alien? I mean, the classic E.T. right there. I mean, that's pretty much what Lilo and Stitch is E.T. I mean, if you really look at it, you know, uh, I mean, obviously change a couple things here and there, but for the most part, it's just ET. There's not a group of kids, I guess, so that's a little different. But yeah, it's pretty damn similar. It's at least familiar, you know. It doesn't matter what the premise is, as long as you do something with it, and that's what Lilo and Stitch does. So, while Lilo and Stitch may not match their anime originals' wild energy or cultural impact, it succeeds in telling a gentler, more grounded story about love, loss, and finding home. A more grounded story about love, loss. I guess because the other one's cartoon, you can't tell a grounded story. Dude, I swear to God, I watch so many fucking cartoons that get turned into live action movies or shows that the cartoon feels more fucking mature. Like the most recent example, well, not most recent, but the one that's crazier, the craziest example of that is Cowboy Bebop. They turned it into some goofball bullshit. The less I think about Cowboy Bebop, the better, though. The Netflix version, obviously. Anyway, while Lilo and Stitch may not, okay, Lilo and Stitch is better than the original. Wow, This guy really went for the jugular here. Lilo and Stitch is better than the original, first and foremost. No, fuck no. Because it's updated with love and care for its source material. How's it better than the original just because it's updated with love and care? What? All right. The result of this movie that's unnecessary, a little clumsy, but undeniably sweet. E.T.'s legacy. E.T.'s legacy of friendship between a child and an alien is safe, but it doesn't own the genre. Sure, Lilo and Stitch remains more sincere than Mac and Me and more wholesome than the Transformers movie. What the fuck? What is this review? What? We compare the Mac and Me. It's better than Mac and Me. Oh, really? I took a shit earlier today. It was better than Mac and Me. What the fuck? The problem is the give and take nature of a script that slavishly recreates the original film's greatest hits while breathlessly trying to leapfrog over those same moments to add in original storytelling that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay. All in all, this version of Lilo Stitch is cute, if not particularly memorable. The blowy runtime and jokes that don't land. I thought it was like an hour and 40 minutes long. Anyway, that don't land hold it back from ever being more than diverting, but the impactful emotional beats allow it to still connect. Lilo, oh, here's Zach Pope. He loves everything, I think. Well, Lilo, every time I see Zach Pope, he's always giving something fresh. Same thing with Mama's Geeky. Lilo and Stitch is the best Disney live-action remake. I feel like I've heard that from people before. Lovingly reintroduces the original story to a new generation, giving them the chance to fall in love with Stitch, who is still the heart of the film, but the true soul lies in Lilo and Nani's Ohana, whatever. Does that mean family? I forgot. Doesn't that mean family? I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch in a little while. Lilo and Stitch might be the Disney's best live action remake. Yeah, but it isn't without issues. You know, it's weird. Like, everybody forgot, like, Jungle Book existed. Fucking Jungle Book got great reviews and was really good. I really like Jungle Book. Like, I don't know. The ending change is unnecessary and frustrating. That said, Maya, that's a Lilo, I assume, is a star and it completely steals the show. Okay. It's jovial, zany, and sweet, and it recreates its adorable title alien via CGI and Sanders' voice performance. Of course, he came back with pitch-perfect accuracy. Disney should have left the original alone. Damn, all those positive reviews, it was like, you fucked it up. Lilo Stitch has all comedy, chaos, and tender, dramatic moments tugging at the heart. Lilo Stitch is dead on set. Dead set on realize he's dead on set. Oh, Stitch, no! It's fun. I'm realizing countless half-hearted retreads of scenes from the original animated classic. So rigidly emulating the past only highlights the specific egregious visual shortcomings of this production. The heart of this story remains firmly intact, but there's something about seeing it rendered in live action that takes away its inherent magic. It's harder to fall into, much tougher to lose yourself in it. I thought this was great. The rest of the movie I'm not going to remember. Oh, Jeremy Johns. Damn, he likes Stitch, but nothing else. All right. Hey, that's why I like Jeremy Johns. I feel like everybody else gives like super positive reviews. And when I say everybody else, I mean the people I call out here and there. But I feel like Jeremy Johns is very, very honest. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like he is. I don't know. Lilo and Stitch does have winning elements, largely casting, that still make this version entertaining, despite my continual thoughts regarding the limbo these remakes exist in. Somehow Lilo and Stitch has lost its unpredictable sense of anarchy in the retelling. For all intents and purposes, it could be a Hawaii set sitcom. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like sitcoms. I just want to see. My girl, IGN gave it an 8, of course. Did they just give something they gave Mission Impossible a 6. Where the weakest Disney remakes feel like they're parroting the original with capturing any of their genuine emotion, Lilo and Stitch retains and often amplifies the most stirring aspects of the rightfully beloved animated film. To be fair, that might be true. I haven't seen Mission Impossible yet. But I just like to put that in there just in case. Just in case. Let's see. Alright. Here, Ohana doesn't just mean family, but community. And the film does moving in spirited work and showcasing how crucial it is for us to lift each other up. And Dean Flesher, which, by the way, he did Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, which was a fucking great movie, by the way. So when I heard he was doing this, I was like, okay, they're definitely going to at least get the vibes right. And it sounds like they do for the most part. Lilo Stitch is one of the year's biggest surprises. The animated film's frenetic energy is intact with just enough fresh touches to stand on its own. It beautifully captures the spirit of Ohana, whatever. I remember they say that a lot in the original movie. I literally haven't seen Lilo and Stitch since I was like 12. Whenever it came out, I saw it in theaters, I think twice, I want to say, and then maybe I saw it on like VHS most likely at the time. Even though DVD existed at that time, I think I was still getting VHS tapes. if there even is a VHS. I mean, I had so many fucking Disney VHSs back in the day. They all got ruined, sadly. Left them somewhere where water could get to them, maybe down below ground, let's say, and then they got fucking ruined. I don't know why I was like trying to hide. It was fucking. It was a fucking basement. Unfortunately, this news isn't trying to compete. Okay, all right, we read enough. Let's go to Metacritic. Let's see what they can think. 56. Yeah, that makes sense. I usually Metacritic's a little bit lower. Oh, Blades of Fire is solid. That's good. Anything else here actually? Mission Pause 16. Nice. Oh, Deliver at All Costs. That game looked really cool. 16.8 though. By the way, anything above a 60 is pretty good for a movie, but anything below a 70 is not great for a game. Just we have different. There's a reason for it. Okay, there's reasons. Yeah, 95. You know, I think I might just restart Sea of Stars. Play that and fucking Expedition 33 at the same time. That might like be too much. when you know and she's still sucking. Anyway, let's say I don't know what kids are watching. Anyway, we don't need. I just want to see the Metacritic score, but I guess we could take a dip real quick. I guess when you take something that works and make it work slightly less, it still kind of works. Okay, audiences want to be moved and given a reason to revisit the emotions sparked by the story, and Lilo and Stitch delivers. There's just enough to make for a moderately fun, mostly serviceable, and often adorable revamp that will probably satisfy fans of the original. Ooh, damn. All told, there's hardly a single smile in Lilo and Stitch 25 not generated through the stolen valor of their earlier screenplay, and hardly a poignant moment that's not more admirably raw in the G-rated version. They need to start doing these live action. No. Sorry. If they're going to do remakes, they need to start doing like the CG animated ones. Like, I guess technically Stitch is CG, but everything else isn't, you know? I mean, obviously some of the other aliens are. They need to start doing that. If they're going to do them, like, you know, I don't know. I guess they'll make the argument, though, it's not enough, though. You know, it's still CG animated. But, like, what the fuck? Anyway, whatever. There you go. That's it. Bye.